Hey, a great attitude is worth more than a great product. Hear me out here. People will pay more for an agreeable, positive, enjoyable experience, and I'll prove it in this segment, than they will for a great product. Who doesn't want to feel good? Who doesn't want to be acknowledged for being right? Who doesn't want to be smiled at and agreed with? Everyone wants that. You show me a person that doesn't want to feel good, and I'll show you someone that you don't want to bother selling. Man wants to feel good. Women want to feel good. Kids want to feel good. People spend most of their life just trying to get to feel good. Man is moved by positive and confident people, okay? More than he is ever going to be moved by great products. There will always be a market for products that make people feel good. But a person who can make someone else feel good can sell almost anything. You know, the individual that can combine a great attitude with a great product becomes unstoppable. The department, the division, the company that can do the same, mix great people, great attitudes, and great products, unstoppable. A positive attitude is 1,000 times more important than the product you're selling. Observe how people on this planet spend their money. A person will spend a small amount of their income on the necessities of life and blow their entire paycheck on entertainment. Why? Because they want to feel good. Why does Jay Leno make more money, okay, in 1 year than all the school teachers in Los Angeles County combined? Because people want to be entertained. People want to feel good. People want to be happy. People want to laugh. They want to feel good. They want to have a positive experience. It's easy for a buyer, your prospect, to say no to a product, no to the company, but very difficult to say no to a positive experience with another human being. Look, I want to feel good. You know, you ever had a homeless person begging you for money? One guy's begging you, won't get off the curb. He's like, work for food. And another guy's all like, hey man, buddy, can you help me a little out? Can you help me out a little bit? And he's positive and he's got that glow in it. You want to help one and you don't want to help the other. See, when something makes you feel good, you want more of it, whether it makes sense or not. I want to help out when I feel good. I want to flow money when I feel good. When I don't feel good, when I'm not positive, when I'm argumentative, I don't flow money. Money doesn't come out of my pocket. This is why people do things that aren't good for them. Because for a moment, or even 2 moments, it makes them feel good. You understand what I'm talking about? Bad habits, bad foods, drugs, alcohol, gambling beyond, you know, what you should be gambling. People continue to do that because for 1 moment or maybe 2 moments or 3 moments, it made them feel good. People will spend money on things that make them feel good before they'll spend money on things they need. This is a fact, folks, okay? This explains poverty levels. It explains debt levels. It explains why people spend more money on entertainment than they do education. You know, one time I saw this. I was in La Jolla, California. I lived there for about 12 years. And I was walking through the little village in La Jolla, and I saw this beautiful jacket display in a shop window. And it caused me to walk in. That was the first impression, by the way. Not the one she'll make in a few minutes. The one the jacket made and the store made. Okay? So I walk in for a closer look, and I asked the clerk, the person there, I said, hey, how much is that jacket in the window? She looked at me and she told me, as she slipped the jacket on, by the way, she didn't answer the question immediately. She's like, oh, let me see the one you're talking about. She knew what it was. She put it there, right? She goes over there, pulls it off the rack or pulls it off the mannequin, puts it on me. I'm sitting there in the, admiring my reflection in the mirror. And she's like, the price is, and she tells me, and immediately I protest. Well, that's crazy. I don't know why I said it. It was automatic. That's nuts. That's crazy. I don't need a jacket like this anyway. And with a warm understanding and incredibly beautiful smile, she said, sir, no one buys a jacket like this because they need it. Remember, I just finished saying what? I don't need this. That's ridiculous. I don't need this. She said, no one buys a jacket like this because they need it. They buy it because it's beautiful and because it makes them feel good. I was like blown away by this chick, okay? I'm like, man, that's good, okay? I melted in the truth of her statement, and I asked her, you guys take Amex? Deal done. I paid more than I needed to, okay? And I didn't pay more than I needed to. I paid more than I expected, had budgeted, had contemplated as I walked down the street. I bought a jacket I didn't need, okay? Why? because I felt good. She made me feel good. See, with all the chaos and bad news that the media disseminates on a daily basis, and look, they pound for 23 hours and 59 minutes a day, they pound negativity into the minds of anyone that will listen. You know how refreshing it is to finally meet someone that's solution-oriented? You know how refreshing it is for a person to meet somebody that's positive, smiling, laughing, not getting all jacked up and intense and taking things personal where you're always smiling and somebody's walking in, hey, I'm having a bad day. I understand, man. I've had a bad day before too. We're not buying anything today. I understand. Most people don't buy the first time they walk in here. Most people just come in and shop around. See, that kind of contagious, smiling attitude, this, yes, sir. Look, I'll get it done despite your credit problem, sir. No problem. Okay? You don't have any money? I'll get that handled. You know, you don't have the budget for this? Let me handle that. I'd be happy to do that. See, that kind of level of service, that attitude, and we're going to talk about attitude in these next segments, that is what is going to get you separation in the marketplace. I mean, there's a number of things we're talking about here. You got to know what you're doing, right? You got to be on your game. You have to know about your product. You have to take massive action. But look, if you're taking massive action with a bad attitude, all you're going to do is make a wreck of the marketplace. So I, as a consumer, when I'm buying something, I want to be taken care of by positive people. I don't want to just be sold. I want people around me that work with me, work for me, working on projects together, partners. I want people that are positive, helpful, smiling, motivated. That's what everybody wants. You know, I want my wife to be happy. You know, when she's happy, I'm happy, right? See, so don't ever let anybody convince you that people won't pay more for a great attitude than they will great service. They will pay more for great attitude. They will pay because they're positive. They'll pay because they're happy. And if they can make sense of the money, they're more likely to do it with somebody they're having fun with than somebody they're not. The ability to be positive at all times, whether you're winning or losing, is the one thing that will ensure you're a winner in the end. Attitude is senior to everything. I believe this. I don't know if it's true or not. I believe this for myself, though. Attitude is senior to everything, okay? And I believe that if I survey 6 billion people on this planet, a huge portion, over 97% of them, will agree with that statement. Probably 99. It might be even higher than that. See, I wouldn't trade all the money that I've made in my lifetime for a bad attitude. I hate being negative. Don't you? I love positive people. I like it when I'm positive. I like myself more when I'm positive. I don't like being mean, ugly, negative. When you're positive, people will find you irresistible. But this is something you have to work on because the world is filled with negativity. You're pounded constantly. So this is another discipline we're going to create, and we're going to show you how to do that in later segments.